All right. I'll go to my live streams. Start. Perfect. Hi, friend. How are you? So good to see you. We're going to try this out tonight, you know. I think I might do it every Thursday just to see, you know, give ourselves an option, right? So yeah. Oh, hi. So I have a moderator with my Hipsy link. I love it. So we're going to see what's in the energy. I feel like we are going to play a little bit, right? Thank you so much. I think tonight I do kind of want to just start with like an angel prayer because I feel like the energy is a little funky, right? Listen, I don't even know how to set anything over here, to be honest with you. I haven't used it in so long, you know, so I feel like it's probably it's probably good, right? All right, let's see what our angel prayer is tonight. Yeah, the energy, the vibe's a little funky. I need to look. I do think that there is some, you know, astrological things going on, especially with, you know, we have the summer solstice and all that stuff and, you know, all the things. So I'm like, yeah, there's definitely, I can feel it in the air, right? Oh, hi. Yeah, I emailed you back, girl. I can't. Listen, you emailed me at like 1 a.m. and I have had a full day on the books already. I have like 4 or 5 hours while my son is at therapy to get everything done. And I literally just sat down. So, listen, I had a list of paying clients and I had a list of companies that had sent me PR. So I had to do posts and reviews for their products today because you have to do them with a certain amount of time. But yeah, I only have like a few hours while my son is at hi, while he's at therapy, and I literally just got him to bed an hour ago and I put makeup on my face, took my dog out and made some cacao. So we, if anybody is interested in booking, hello to everybody who's here. If anyone's interested in booking, you can do through the Hipsy link, okay? And then they'll keep me updated as to what I need to do. But he's doing great. So let me tell you, we are going to do an angel prayer tonight because the energy is a little funky, right? Let's do, I know, so busy. I know, cacao. Let's do an angel prayer. All right. You know what? It's a quick one, but I like it. Let's do a little balancing, right? I think we all need a little balancing. Thank you guys so much for hearting everything. Thanks for the people that are in here. If you're new, please drop a hi. Let us know where you're from. Okay. So I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Thank you, Metatron, for allowing your rays of light to balance and strengthen my chakras. I feel so alive and aligned knowing my spiritual energy is in balance. And so it is. I felt like we should, you know, have a little chit chat with our angels before we get started today. And then we're going to see what's in the energy, right? I love it. Okay. So while we are at talking about angels, let's talk to the angels. Let's see what they want to tell us. Okay. What's in the vibe with our angels? I know it is a great one. That book, like, I love it so much. It's so good. thank you to everyone who is here. Please introduce yourself. I know, I see Hannah, I see Carmen. Don't be shy. All right, what do the angels want to tell us today? Aside from it's been wild, right? All right, here we go. All right, so your angels see that you are definitely reaching, okay? You're reaching for this wish, right? So there's something that you are reaching for. And right now they're saying there is vulnerability and freedom. These are necessary. Being vulnerable is necessary for whatever it is that you are reaching for. Maybe this is asking for help, right? Maybe this is, allowing somebody else into your plan, into your circle, into whatever, right? But it's being vulnerable, and I really feel like it's allowing others to see where you are, right? Let's see, what do they want to tell you? You have a sacred plan. So that's why it's so important for you. And it could be, even being vulnerable with the universe, right? You may need to be vulnerable with your angels to really ask them to help you with whatever it is that you are going through, whatever it is that you are trying to build or plan. There is definitely a very specific plan, and you're all up in it now. You're all up in it. I feel like I just saw the word North Node, okay? So I do feel that, people are stepping onto their path and into their purpose. And part of that is, it's being open to these friendships. It's being open to these unions, right? It's really welcoming that in. And for any of us who have gone through a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal, right? It's hard to be open, to be vulnerable with the people that are trying to come into your life to help you with this sacred plan. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that not everybody is the enemy. Yes. Oh my God, we got this last night, you guys. So you, God, your angels, spirit, source, oneness of all, whatever it is that you believe, right? They want you to know how truly loved you are. That's why they're sending you this beautiful support. This support is coming in to give you strength and guidance. So heavy, like soul tribe, right? So you're receiving assistance on your path, on the sacred plan. And it is about you being open to accept it, right? There is strength, there is guidance, and there is love coming from the divine to help you with this. That's why they're asking you to be vulnerable. Open your heart, ask for what you need, allow others to come in. For some of you, it's not just friendships and unions. It really is romance and connection. So, I'm going to post this. So, some of this may resonate with you. Some of it may resonate with somebody who may watch this later, right? So we'll play it by ear. Let's see. What are you guys doing well? Let's talk about that. What are you doing well right now? I freaking love this. You guys are being the light. You're listening to that inner wisdom with that beautiful owl there. You are really stepping into this path. You are opening up and you are showing the light. I know, right? So exciting. I had to not use our regular music tonight because you get flagged on YouTube. I have to be so careful depending on what platform I am, right? Okay, so they're also saying that you really are choosing the right path. This is sitting on sacred plan. Yeah, they really are. So you are choosing your path. It looks like some of you, all of you, at least most of you, I hope, are headed onto the right path, onto your sacred plan. I know. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They just put a copyright restriction on it. So, like, if I wanted to be monetized, I'd have to, like, delete it or something. Okay, so they are saying, yes, there is a little bit of fear in allowing these friendships and allowing these unions to come in, right? So they're really asking you to track down your fear and your desires. So know what it is that you truly want, but also be open to receiving it. Okay, so this friendship, this union, you know, allowing this soul tribe in, it is a little bit, somebody is a little fearful, okay? I may be in that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, you're out. But it is important for us to know that we are not islands. We are meant to have help. We are meant to have people. So, oh, I love it. So a lot of you, this strength and guidance, and this holy love, you're getting all this love. You're getting all of this support because you really have healed that lineage, okay? You really have worked through your ancestral karma. You have really cleared out your ancestral line. So this is why you're getting so much holy love, guidance, and support right now, and the strength to do this. Yeah, no worries. So you have, some of you may be moving in a new direction. Some of you may be moving, you know, this traveler. I feel like some of us have had to, you know, find a new path, find a new plan, because what we were doing before, we don't resonate with anymore, you know? All right, one more. It's safe to drop your shield. It is safe to drop your shield, okay? You are highly protected. You are highly protected, and it is safe for you to drop your shield. It is safe for you to be open to this romance, to be open for love, to be open to this connection. So we have, you know, there is something that's coming towards you, that there is passion, okay? There is passion, there is fire. This could be like you listening to your heart, listening to your passions, listening to your desires, and know that whatever conflict, whatever anything you have going on right now, there's peace. There's peace here. You know, it's okay for you to sit. It is okay for you to sit back, retreat. And I think a lot of people really need to understand the value of grounding, right? That value of not getting ourselves worked up, not putting too much pressure on timing and planning, and, you know, allowing God, the universe, the angels to bless you. It's okay to sit. It's okay to ground. It's okay to retreat. You find a lot of the answers in the stillness within, okay? So let love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. It's the highest vibration of all, right? Is love. So we are meant to love, come to life with that unconditional love in our hearts, and also allow people to love us. You know, it's difficult, especially when there's been so much hurt in the past, you know? So let's take a look. I'm going to take another little gander. But it is a lot about letting go of that hurt and allowing these blessings to really come in, right? All right, let me get a sip of my cacao. Okay. I put a little peppermint in there. She's good. Okay, let's see. All right, this one. So, yeah, you have an invitation to your own life. You have an invitation to your own life. What does that mean? you're about to find a lot of stability, a lot of foundation, a lot of security. There's a lot of things that you're thinking about. A lot of things that you are dreaming about with all these, like, you know, sketch looking things, right? We have this rabbit here. I had my rabbits back again today. Twice they were back there. They just wait for me. I don't know. It's very strange, but they're cute, so we keep them. But rabbits, things are happening, you know, quickly. Especially, you know, it is about new beginnings. It's about abundance. It's about luck, right? So you are being invited to come back to your life, to come back to your sacred plan, come back to yourself, live in the moment. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry so much about the future, but live in the now, because you're being invited to see what there is to live in this very moment, okay? All right, what else do they want to tell you? Yes. Oh my God, this is so beautiful though. Again, allow it to arrive. Allow it to arrive. So things are blooming, you know, things are blooming around you. And it is also, this 5, this is about change that's coming. But with this ladybug, this is abundance. This is happiness. This is luck, right? So when you sit and you are sitting in your life in this moment, we are also allowing God, the universe, and the divine to bring us this luck, this abundance, this amazingness when it's ready, when it's bloomed, you know? Yeah, gorgeous energy. Yes, claim it. If it resonates, I would totally claim it. I got hair in my lip gloss. I hate that. Yes, there has been a delay. There has been a sacred pause, okay? The sacred pause was for you to slow down. Like I said with that other card, it's important for us to retreat. It's important for us to take time to ground. And it's so important for us to listen to the messages that come to us while we are in stillness. That sacred pause is bringing you in change. Okay, change in scenery. For some, there was a move on the table, change in friendships, change in unions, change in romance. You are receiving strength and guidance. We sit in expectation for that, right? But that sacred pause has really allowed things to start blooming in your life. I love this. This seer of nature. Again, it is so important for you to ground. When we ground, we are able to sit in our own authenticity, right? We feel very connected to Earth, to Mother Gaia, to the angels, to God, to Source. It also really allows us to feel incredibly abundant, right? So when you sit, you ground. Oh, here's the card. So when you sit, you ground, things start blooming. You know, you can start hearing, you know, all the nature too. It's like you all of a sudden see the value in so many things. And when you see the value in so much, right? Because I'm looking at the 2, the second house, it's all about money, value, you know, your self-worth, your self-value. But I really feel like when you see nature, you're able to see just how abundant you are just because there is so much around you. You know, it's beautiful energy because, you know, it makes you feel abundant even if you feel like you're lacking in the funds or you're lacking in this or that, right? But when you sit there and you allow that magic of the nature to come to you, right? All of a sudden you feel like, oh my God, like this is amazing. You know, I am rich. I am blessed beyond measure. All right, one more. Yeah, somebody is definitely entering into their north node. Dream your true north. This is you letting go of those limiting beliefs. This is you learning to come to life from a higher consciousness. Like, how freaking beautiful is that? That's absolutely amazing. This is an initiation. Okay, bottom of the deck. This is an initiation. So with that, this is an initiation. This is 33. You had to find the light. You had to find the sun. You had to find the growth amongst the clouds. You had to learn how to forgive yourself. You had to learn how to forgive others, you know? And that really has been your initiation into this sacred plan, is you coming to this situation, coming to your own very life. You know, you have been invited to your life. You're accepting this. You've been initiated by how you are now looking at life, how you are now looking at abundance, how you are now looking at the miracles that are surrounding you. Absolutely. Yes, you're sitting in appreciation. I love it. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. You're sitting in appreciation. You have your hands out. You know. You're meant to receive, right? Your angels are talking to you. I know. I'm excited, Carmen. It's going to be good. Honestly, don't get yourself worked up. Relax. Ground. What is meant to be will be when it's meant to be, right? And that's the thing, is sometimes we overthink and we get ourselves all completely crazy. And especially in these situations where it's really out of our control. And it could be, I mean, with your person, because you've been telling me a little bit about that, right? This is a very difficult situation that they have stuff going on their side, and there's stuff going on behind the scenes. So it is a very difficult situation. Dreams come true. Okay, so we just have to sit in expectation and appreciation, knowing that dreams come true. Release your agenda, because they come true when it's meant to. Okay? But we are meant to be abundant. We are meant to be prosperous. We are meant to have good things in our life. Sometimes we have to have, that sacred pause, that initiation that is uncomfortable for us to grow, for us to actually see the important things in life and to let go of the things that are not, So absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to go ahead and get some mantras for us real quick, because I feel like it's fitting, right? And then I'm going to take a look at a couple other things. I hate to ruin the vibe, but I did get a deck about our haters today. Wah, wah. Let me tell you, I played with it too. It's legit. I didn't even say anything out loud. I just had I had a situation in my mind, and it came out with the people's signs. It came out, yeah, the twin flame deck got delayed. So it should be here tomorrow, I hope. I don't even know why they didn't arrive together. But anywho, so yeah, it said it was going to be out, and then it didn't show up. But yeah, that hater deck is something else. Let's get some mantras. Before we go back to that, we'll get some mantras, and then we'll talk about the haters. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we need to know tonight? What do we need to know? I live in a state of perpetual happiness. And that's exactly what we were just talking about. We have to, this is our invitation to life. This is our invitation to live life in a state of perpetual happiness. We are appreciating our struggles. We are appreciating the path. We are appreciating what is going on, because these struggles have helped us learn. It has helped us to realize, oh my God, there's so many little things that can make me happy that I totally overlooked before. So we live in a state of perpetual happiness. And I think we have to remind ourselves that sometimes, especially when life gets crazy. Universe, show me how it gets better. And it's about to. Like I said, you are needing to ask for help. You're needing to ask the universe. You're needing to be vulnerable with the universe, with God, your angels, whoever it is that you talk to, right? You need to be vulnerable, and you really need to come to them with a heart. Be vulnerable. Ask, show me how it gets better, and sit in expectation of those miracles, right? Beautiful. Oh, this is a good one too. I am a money magnet. So maybe your finances have been a little rocky. I mean, whose hasn't right now, right? Everything is so expensive. Oh my God, before I got on here, I told Hannah, I said, as I was getting ready, right, I get my iPad up. My son has added $13,000 of Halloween animatronics to a shopping cart on Amazon. He's not logged in, thank the good Lord. Evidently, he has big plans for Halloween this year. I was like, $13,000 of animatronics. Like, stop it. Stop it. So anyway, I'm going to need to be a money magnet for my child's Halloween obsession. It made me laugh so hard. Carbon, you're going to love this. You're going to love it, right? Wealth is my birthright. And it is. This is why money is being drawn to you. Wealth is your birthright. Oh yeah, honey. As soon as it hits July, we are ready. This year's actually a little early. So last year, we made it to the 4th of July. We watched the fireworks, the Disney fireworks for the 4th of July. July 5th, I think it was like 5 a.m. He gets up and he's like, Spirit Halloween! Yeah, we're a little early this year. But anywho, I'm going to need to be a money magnet because he has dreams. Oh my God. Wealth is my birthright. Thank God. Oh, look. My existence pays for itself. Look at that. My existence pays for itself. And you know, I'm going to be 100% honest. Yes, things are difficult. Things are hard. I have it's a struggle. But I have a roof over my head. I have food in my refrigerator. I have a car. I have business. I have internet. We have TV, right? So essentially, me just showing up, I am made sure that things are paying for itself. Welcome back, friend. I am going to put this up so you can come back and watch it at any time, okay? So we were just talking that I live in a state of perpetual happiness. Universe, show me how it gets better. And here it is. Now, I told you, Hannah, how my kid has that $13,000 in his Amazon cart that is not logged in. I'm a money magnet. I need to be because he has big plans. Wealth is my birthright and my existence pays for itself. And that's what I was saying. Like, I am by no means living the high life in what the world would consider, right? But I honestly wake up every day feeling very abundant because I am not without. I may be late on a few things, but by God, it gets paid, right? The money comes, and that's the thing is showing up, believing, trusting, accepting, being open to receive miracles. Your existence pays for itself. And that's honestly, I do feel that. I feel that like so much because I don't know how I do it. I can't do it except for I just show up. I am the example. Oh, you're going to love this. I am the example of getting everyone I want. Who is it that we want? I mean, you are the example. Things are working out for you. Okay, we are sitting in that expectation. We are sitting in that being vulnerable with God, your angels, the universe, right? And we're really letting them know. We're bearing our heart to them and letting them know, this is what I want. This is what I need. And then the support comes from there. We have to be vulnerable. Bottom of the deck, I don't work for money. Money works for me. And that's it. You know, money is energy anyway. It's probably, my parents would hate to hear me say that, you know. But honestly, it is. It's all energetic exchange. And today, I am open to miracles. Beautiful. And I'm going to end it with this one. I always receive exactly what I want. Or better. Or better. There's the or better. Like sometimes we can't even see it being better until it arrives and you're like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Just be ready. Be ready for a surprise. Be ready for some excitement, right? It's beautiful energy. I hate to jack it up with some haterade. Oh, bless it. We'll see what comes out. I will show you though. These cards are amazing. And can I tell you? Okay, so we got the haters exposed. Beep, 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 right? But look at it. And they go so well with our little witchy cards. Beep, 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 beep. So today when I was playing with it, I was like, oh my God. Yes. And then I pulled these out. I was like, oh, it's perfect. So I love a theme. Okay, I do. I love a theme. I have issues, but I do. I love a theme. But anywho, let's just see what's in the energy. If we have to pull out the haterade, we can, right? I'm going to get a sip of my cacao. Okay. So how has everyone's day been? I know they do match perfectly. I was super excited. I can't wait to see the twin flame ones. I hope they get here tomorrow. I'm so excited about those. Yeah, I'm glad it was good. Yeah. What book are you reading, or what book did you finish? Okay, let's see. We're giving it a little shuffle. It looks like somebody might have lost a job. We had work in the reverse. You have the magic. Oh, that sounds exciting. Sounds like something I would like to read. I love manifestation books. Like they're the best though. Like honestly, they're so good. Okay, let's see what's in the energy. If anybody is new and wants to join our chit chat, drop a hello below, you guys. Okay, first one out is honest. Let's see where this is going. Oh my gosh, success. You are welcome to book a reading. In my description, there is my link tree, and you will go to Hipsy, and it will show you all of the live readings that are available. Okay, so you have honest and you have success. I like where that's going so far, right? I love it. Relaxing is perfect. Okay, someone's not being very high vibrational though. We're gonna have to dive into this, right? We're gonna have to dive into this. Somebody's in trouble. It looks like the hater cards are gonna come out. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, that flew out. Ooh. Okay. Social media. Something's going on social media. That's on the bottom, right? Crown chakra in reverse. Anywho, okay. So, bless it. Okay. So, honest and success came out together. We had raised the vibe in reverse, trouble. Somebody's having trouble raising their vibration. I think somebody is watching somebody else's luck come in, maybe on social media. Never, okay, here's the thing with social media, and I'm just going to say this, and we'll pull cards on this, right? When we sit in comparison really is the thief of joy. That's why it is so important for us, like that first part of the reading, where we said we are invited to our life. Who cares what everybody else is doing, right? We are invited to live our life to the best way that we can, all right? And so when we sit and we look at other people's luck, which on social media is weird, you know, that's a game. But when people sit and they look at other people's luck and they're envious and they sit in a low vibration and they find it troublesome that other people are getting lucky and they are not, then it steals your own joy and your own happiness and the own magic of your day, right? So keep that in mind. Where do they want to go? My hand's itchy. It's doing some funky things. Somebody definitely needs some healing. Not this. Okay. Sorry. Somebody needs some healing because like my hand started tingling. There's healing that needs to happen here. Oh, bless it. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this honest success. What are we talking about? Let's dive in. That flew right out. I mean, maybe, okay, so it's my left hand that's itchy. That's the hand that we receive. I do hope that it is abundance, but my hand also starts to tingle and do weird things when there's healing involved. When people need something, and I'm like, not doing with that. Not doing that today. Okay, stimulation. Ooh, honest success. Let's see where that is. I'm gonna pull one more. Are you following your passions? You know, and like the 9th house definitely is like letting go of those limiting beliefs, learning something new, looking at things from a higher perspective. So, honest success. We got the chili and attraction. I really do think that somebody's looking, they're attracted to something. They're attracted to somebody's honest success. We'll find out. Why? Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Let people succeed. Like, honestly, it's just weird. Yeah, it's your energy. Somebody's life force energy. It's their vitality. You've already shed these people, places, things. All right, so raise the vibe in reverse. So we have a low vibrational person in trouble. They're looking for energy. They're looking for life. They're looking for change, right? With that 5. Okay. And so this right here is definitely, one, it could be a snake, right? Definitely could be a snake. Could be somebody that you released because you outgrew and shed that skin, right? They are having trouble. I'm going to get one more. They're very focused on you. What you got? What you doing? There's that hand again. I'm telling you. They want a transformation, or they're having trouble watching someone else's transformation. This is the 8th house. The 8th house also deals with the occult. So looks like that deck's coming out. Bless it. But it talks about transformation, but it's Scorpio energy, so doing things very passionately. It is, you know, new beginnings, it's endings. It's also the occult, right? So we could have people that are dibble-dabbling. Oh, bless it. Bless it. Yeah, so somebody's very focused on your luck. Somebody is also very focused on who is showing you affection, who's showing you love. This is part of your luck, right? This 12 is like the unknown, the past, your your subconscious, and it is also about endings and spirituality. So I don't know if, you know, I'm looking at this cat in the mirror, right? Somebody is very focused. You could have mirrored something to this person, and this is what's giving them trouble. This is what's keeping their vibration low, right? But I do feel like it is somebody from your past. Social media. Bottom of the deck, it's gratitude. Live in the attitude of gratitude. Okay, regardless of whether you know that you've got weird watchers or you've got people doing stuff. It's so important for you to sit in the attitude of gratitude. There is something with communication. You know, we have the Gemini here, and we also have 9. So maybe somebody's learning how to sit in gratitude. They're learning this on social media. Let's just leave it there. Let's see what comes out, okay? But I do feel that somebody's having a difficult time looking at somebody receive, and it could be affection, but you know, like love on social media, right? Luck, like life that's moving forward, you living that happy life. But we live in a state of perpetual happiness. That state of perpetual happiness, our life could be in shambles, but we are thankful. We're living in that attitude of gratitude. We are thankful, right? They're blocked. Yeah, jealous and envy would do it. And you know, and that's the thing, is so many people get themselves all worked up about things on social media, but what people don't realize is half of it is fake, right? Well, I mean, you should realize, but you know, it's like they see you living your best life or smiling, God forbid, and being grateful for something, and this is really chapping someone tiny, okay? It really is. They're not liking it. We're going to take a look at it. I could be way off, but that's not the vibe I'm getting. All right. All right, I'm going to pull digs. We'll get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this. And I do feel like it is somebody from your past, somebody that you outgrew. And that's the thing. You chose to level up while others stay behind because it's uncomfortable to take that next step. Yes. Yeah, they are the ones being fake. Exactly. But in their eyes, you know, they look at us, and they see us for who we were back in the day when we weren't healed and we were living our life, you know, maybe. Or that's the person that they wish we were because we were easier to control. We were easier to manipulate, right? There's a lot of things that could go into this. But the thing is, you chose to go into a healing path. You chose to go into your sacred plan like it came out earlier, right? And when you do this, you do have to shed what no longer fits. You outgrew the old you. And people are having a hard time seeing that, accepting that. And it's the people that have chosen not to look at themselves. These are the people that do gossip about you. These are the people that do talk. These are the people that like to stir the pot, you know? But it's because that's where they are in their life, right? Oh, thank you for being here. Welcome. It's so good to meet you. So these are the people that are having a hard time, but it's so important for you not to lose traction, not to be bothered. I mean, you can still be bothered. You have to acknowledge it, but we don't stay there. We have chosen to raise our vibration, and it's important for us to continue moving. You know, when these people are ready, if they ever are ready to grow, to step into their sacred plan, into their sacred path, things will start making more sense. But you, or I'm not even going to say unfortunately, fortunately, realized the importance of growth. And here we are. Not everybody is meant to come to the next chapter with us. And that's the way it is, you know? So we have somebody, listen, you are headed towards victory and success. Look at that, trumpets. You answered the call. And that's why people are looking at you. People are attracted to you. They're attracted to know what is going on over there. But I do feel that your energy is what's calling attention to things, right? I do think that you chose to follow your passions. You chose to walk an honest path and to look at success in a different way as well, right? You're attracted to different things than you probably were before. But either way, you really have overcome so much. You're at the top of that mountain and you finally, there it is. There's that trumpet, right? You answered the call. You answered the call. And it's really, it is troubling somebody. It is. And you know, that if they do anything, it's them projecting their own insecurities, their own fear, their own whatever it is that's bottled up inside of them. That's the trouble that they're having. They see you raising that vibration, answering your call, living your path, and it has caused them to go within and project, right? It's being seen. You're standing in your authority. You're standing in your authenticity. But I will tell you, I think it was Hannah earlier. All that is done in the dark is seen by your ancestors, by your angels, by universe, source, God, whatever it is you believe. There is a higher power, and it is always seen. So you have stepped into this beautiful, authentic self, and it is causing a little bit of insecurity because I'm looking at those pillars, right? It's causing insecurity. You, oh, I love this. Look, transformation, right? And it is this is wealth, health, you know, security, stability, all the things. This is a total transformation because you answered that call. That's why you feel like luck is coming in. That's why people are showing you love and attention and affection. You know, it's like we said earlier, you're getting that spiritual guidance. You're getting that spiritual support. You are starting to find your soul tribe. You are starting to find the people that are meant to be on this new chapter with you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, sacrifice. You want to know what that is? You sacrificed so much to get here. And yet you are still able to sit in gratitude. Okay? So just know that. You sacrificed. This sacrifice has been seen. Unfortunately, people see it and it chaps them. They don't like it. They don't like it. Not at all. All right. We're going to take a look at the haters. Okay? We're going to take a look at it. Let me get a sip of my cacao. Let's see what's happening. And that's the thing. Everybody and everything sacrifices, right? If you want a better path, you better believe you're making a sacrifice somewhere. You know, some of us, it was good. Some of us, like, literally, you've pulled away. You've been sitting in isolation. You've been sitting in solitude, you know, but to me, it's been more soul searching than anything, right? So it's like we sacrificed. We sacrificed being around people. A lot of us, this sacrifice has been financial. It has been, you know, on the security side. You know, some of us had to change jobs or locations or here or there. And all of a sudden, you are making a lot of sacrifices to step into this path, into this sacred journey that you're on, right? So it's being seen. Source, God, oneness of all, they see this. This is why you're getting the luck. All right, but let's see what's happening with the haters. Bless it. And then we'll pull the cards. The other ones, they match. It's so cute. All right. Yeah. It's not a secret. They're secretly jealous and hating. So for some of you, they're just hating on if you're about to be in a relationship. Or here's the weird thing. Okay, we have a lot of weird watchers. Okay, especially if you're on a sacred path. You have weird watchers. They want to know everything about you. We have talked about this the other day. They are going to readers. They are trying to figure out what's happening. So if they see, that you're moving forward in your life, they're expecting you to be in some kind of romantic relationship. They're jealous of that. They're jealous of, your passions. They're jealous of people being attracted to you. These people, it's not secret. We know. You can feel it. Like, that's the thing too, is especially when you are very spiritual, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the evil eye, the jealousy, the envy, the hate that comes towards you or is being talked about you somewhere in the universe. Like, you know it. It's not a secret. Most of you know who these people are. And the funny thing is some of these people you don't even know, but they're hating on you, So, yeah, for some of you, you have people out there that are causing chaos. They are causing chaos in your love life. Okay? You have people out here that are causing chaos. They're causing fights. Like we've said earlier, we have people that are with people that feel trapped there. And what do you think that is? They're causing fights. They're causing delays. They don't want that person to come back to you if you're waiting on that, right? Seek someone to perform. Yeah, it's a cord cutting. So it's important for you to cut cords. It's important for you to really release any of the energies that you feel like are still kind of surrounding you. And the thing is, like I said, we have the occult here. So unfortunately or fortunately, it doesn't matter because you're raising your vibration. But, you have people that are on social media probably looking up your picture because there's energy attached to that, right? And so, you have people reattaching to your energy just by constantly being on your social media. Now, with you raising your vibration, it's not as prevalent, but you do have the effects of it, so it's so important if you start. And here's the thing, is start really paying attention in your life when things start getting chaotic, energy starts getting weird, you start feeling sick, your skin starts breaking out more than normal, maybe your heart's doing something funky, right? So that is when you can really tell people are really sitting in a negative energy, whether they're doing anything about it, whether they're just thinking it and unconsciously projecting an evil eye towards you just by the thoughts that they have about you. It can affect you physically. So that's, I love anytime that I start feeling the energy's funky, cord cutting, call my power back. Like, I'm not even dealing with it. Like, please. No. We're not interested. We're not in the same space that we were. We don't live the same life that we used to. So it's like, it doesn't matter what they're doing, but they're doing things to try and get your attention. The haters are recruiting haters. Stop it. You don't say. On social media. Bless it. I mean, go find something else to do with your time, right? Like, honestly, you don't need to. The person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. I mean, do you have a good... on my YouTube, in the community, in the post section, I think that I do have a couple. I've made a few posts about it. We did a cord cutting... I think I did a video on TikTok with cord cutting and call your power back. But honestly, there should be in here in YouTube. And I think they used to call it community, but now I think they call it posts. And I would just kind of scroll through. But there should be one close to the top because I think I reposted one recently. But yeah, anytime that you feel a little bit more chaos in your life, a little bit more, so the other day I was thinking about this, which kind of ties into this and these people trying to reattach their energy, right? So I've always had really good skin. Not to brag, okay? Not to brag. But I've always had like decent skin, right? I have wrinkles, but I'm like 45, so of course I have wrinkles, right? But I've always been like where I've had clearer skin, but then there was like 2 years, right, where these people were in my energy. I could not get my skin clear. I couldn't get it to go away. I'd never have had acne. Like I get one breakout, you know, here and there, but I'm telling you, cutting negative energies out of your life affects your health in so many ways. I'm completely off of all of my medications that were for, you know, anxiety, depression, migraines, all the things. Vivian! So I'm telling you, like, it makes a huge difference mentally, physically, emotionally. Like all of a sudden you're thinking clearer, you're seeing clear, your skin is clearer. I mean, hello, right? Welcome, Vivian. We're talking about the haters, okay? But I'm going to do a love reading after this, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was going to ask you guys. Okay, so I was talking to Hannah earlier, right? We were thinking that if you guys want to let me know what kind of reading we may want to do, I will post it. We'll schedule it here and we'll do a premiere party so we can all chat as it's going. You know, what do you think about that? You know, just to kind of give us a break from the other side in case I disappear. They're working hard. Oh, yeah. Listen, it's different, isn't it? Yeah. If you feel the need, you can always, you can follow the links and send whatever you want. But I know it's real weird. I think the Hipsy app has like a tip jar or something like that. And then, but then I have my PayPal and my Venmo in there too. It's not the same. It's not the same. I love TikTok, but they're really messing me up. All right, let's talk about this. Secretly jealous. Let's talk about this, right? Okay, listen, it's a group. You got a group of haters. Okay, you have a community of haters. God dang. Like, do they not have anything to do? A community of haters. No, I know, I have to be careful of the music over here, too. They were reckless, though, honey. They were reckless, okay? These people, they're working out of their ego, okay? Yeah, it's you know, to me, it's like people that are spiritually bored. They're spiritually bored. I can't say that they're actually bored, but they're spiritually bored. And this is why they're hating on you. They got nothing better to do with their life than to hate on people and your possible love connections. Like, get out of here, honestly. Okay, causing chaos and fights. What do they want to tell us about that? Okay, you want to know why they're in trouble? You want to know why these people have a low vibration and they're in trouble? Because they got a tower. Uh-huh. I mean, they got a freaking tower. Something's sudden change. Chaos. Yeah, they were real. Here's the thing, is they were real passionate about causing a tower for you, but God stepped in. Oops. Oops. I mean, honestly. Oh, you want to know what's happening? Endings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a reading earlier today where I was checking the energy and I got death on death. That's not good. That's like an ending of an ending. It's like a funeral to me. I didn't like the vibe. Okay. Yeah, it is justice. You know, and that's the thing is like God, your angel, spirit, whatever it is you believe, right? They're stepping in. You're walking your true authentic path. Yeah, I mean, death on death, that is serious. But yeah, these people worked tirelessly, passionately, took a lot of action to try and cause a tower in your life. And God says, no, absolutely not. Absolutely. That's what I said. Death on death? Could you even? Like, when I saw it come out, because I did a spread, and then I did a tarot, and then I did tarot, and it was death on death, and I went, oh my God. That's brutal. I would not want, no wonder it came out like this. Look. They're in trouble, and they low vibrational. They're in a lot of trouble. If you got death on death, I'll be honest with you. Anywho, we don't laugh. I laugh because it's a little uncomfortable, right? Okay, so cord cuttings. Okay, even though you have probably already cut these people out of your life, right? It's still important for you. If, like I said, if you feel the energy is funky, please do a cord cutting. Please call your energy back. Okay. All right, here we go. They're watching this happen. This is like out in the, this is like, they are literally watching this happen. The star energy, this is like, they're definitely watching this on social media. Okay. So the star is you spiritually stepping into your purpose, you having hope, having all this, you know, it says what? Luck, affection, transformation. But the star energy is like, they're literally watching this. This is known. Like, you're doing okay, even though they've been really meddling, trying. I got a little confirmation there. It hurt. But yeah, this is very public. Like, whatever your win is, this is very public. And so they're also saying for you, just, you're not even talking about it. Like, you're minding your own business. You're sitting in that hermit mode, right? You're sitting there doing your own thing in the dark. You got a little tiny light, but by God, that light is powerful, right? You're soul searching. You're doing your thing, but buddy, that light's powerful. It's lighting up the sky, okay? It is lighting up the sky. And look, so on social media, what your people are going to be seeing is you walking through that new door, that new chapter. And this is why they are recruiting. Haters recruiting haters. Sit in the attitude of gratitude for where you are and this beautiful new beginning, this new door, this new abundant, financial, prosperous, new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, it's so stable, it's so secure. And look at the light just flowing out of there. So much light, right? You have worked incredibly hard. You have pushed through so much. That's that wounded warrior, okay? You literally, it brought you to your knees. All the things that you've been through, it has brought you to your knees. But I'm telling you, you kept the faith. And that's why that new door is opening. But look at them. Angry? Oh, they're so angry. They giving you an evil side eye. Oh my God. Don't even worry about it. This is coming in quick for you. Okay? If it's love, you better believe we got the 6 of Wands here. This is, you are being recognized. If it's by a person, if this is about love for you, your person is finally recognizing who you are. If this is like a job, if this is an opportunity, it's something, you are being publicly recognized. That's why they're watching it on social media. Again, you know, we are humble. We are humble. So even in the wins, you're not sitting out there like posting it all over the place, right? That's just not what you're doing. But You are being recognized. God is recognizing you. Spirit, angels, oneness of all is recognizing you. And I'm telling you, look at all this. It is on social media. It will be there. You got something coming in. It's stable. Okay? If it's love that you're looking for, this is love. If it's a opportunity that you have been working on, this is what's coming in. Maybe both, right? We've been pulling that a couple of times. So, let me tidy that up. I mean, they didn't tell us anything we didn't already know. I will tell you, when I was playing with this deck earlier, mine was real juicy. Didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. Confirmed everything for me, thank you. I was like, yeah, I already knew that. I already knew it. But, you know, that's the unfortunate thing is jealousy, envy, all of that it's very harmful. It's very harmful. Not for you because you're not there, but to the other person. And that's when these lower energies, this low vibration, these entities get involved because your person, that person, these people, these haters are now vessels to pull out all kinds of weirdness, you know? So unfortunately, we have to learn to live in gratitude and keep our vibe high so that we don't have to deal with it to the extent. I mean, technically, you still have to deal with it. All right. You guys want to talk about love? Should I do a love reading? I think so. Let's get a sip of the cacao. Vivian, how was your day today? All right. Love. Let's do it. Okay. Passion. I just saw passion. Uh-oh. Take a huge sip. A little bit at a time is good. All right, let's talk about love. Okay. What's going on? Somebody's not happy. They're not happy. Okay, so somebody is not enjoying the other person's company. They're not enjoying each other over there. There is no happiness. There is no growth. Okay, all right. All right, so you have somebody who is looking at a new phase. Okay, you have somebody that is looking to rekindle something. They're looking at transformation. It's like they've changed their mind about a situation that they've been in. This person is running. Okay. Right now, it's like they need a little bit of time to heal. They're going through some kind of healing cycle. Okay. But this runner is somebody who has a fear of intimacy, of commitment. Okay. And maybe this is what they are really thinking about working on, trying to heal from before entering a next cycle. But they are thinking about their past. Okay, this person is definitely looking at pictures. They are missing you, is what it says. This person, they're going through, they're remembering things, and they want to make new memories with you. Bottom of the deck is there's been sudden change over there. There has been sudden change. They've received some kind of shocking news, or there's some kind of upheaval going on. That's why things are not happy. There's no expansion. There's no growth, right? Okay. Let's see. Where are we going? They're cutting this karmic. Yeah, they're cutting these karmic ties. Okay. Cutting karmic ties. This person is in reflection. So again, like they are thinking about where they've been, what they've done. Like they are changing their mind. All right, let's see. Paradise in reverse. Oh my God. Where did it go? There it is. They're ending a soul contract. Okay, so this is a karmic soul contract, right? This person has learned their lessons. So it's now time to leave behind this contract. This is why that we have cycles that are ending. The lessons that I learned will never be forgotten. These are lessons they needed to learn, right? All right, what is this Phoenix? They don't know if you're going to take them back. Okay, so they don't know where they stand with you. These people, your person doesn't know where they stand with you right now. They are really thinking like, I really want something again. I really want this renewal. I really want a new phase, a new cycle with this person, but they're unsure how you actually feel. Because a lot of you haven't talked to your person in a while, right? A lot of you have not spoken or have had very little contact. They regret running from you. Okay, they wish that hadn't happened. They wish that they wouldn't have listened to their ego. You know, they wish that they didn't run because there's still love here. Okay, they're trying to heal. This person definitely is trying to heal. And I do think like they see you sitting in that energy, that beautiful, healing, nurturing energy, and they definitely regret running. They're watching you. They watching every move, honey. GPS. Okay, so I'm getting a couple things here. You have somebody who is watching you. You have somebody who is keeping tabs on you. You have somebody who could be traveling towards you, right? Running towards you. This person could be driving, you know. I mean, honestly, you know how we always say expect the unexpected? What if the unexpected is this person showing up? Are you ready for that? You better start grounding. What's this photograph? Oh, shit. Okay, this isn't the photograph, but you know what? Somebody could be dealing with some legal stuff, okay? Maybe they had legal stuff from the past that they had to deal with. I don't know. That's crazy. It could be they have a friend in the area. Yeah, this is the chaser. They don't want to chase anymore, you guys. They don't want you to chase them. They don't want to run anymore. They just want to come back together. But I'm telling you, somebody has some legal matters going on. Okay? So we do have some, that's not for everybody. But this could be, you know, this could be child support. This could be, you know, traffic tickets. This could be anything, right? So definitely there could be anything. There could be something legal that is keeping them at bay until that completes. Then the other will open up, right? That's so funny. So we definitely, things are wrapping up, they're balancing, because I mean, if you look, there's scales here. Things definitely have to start balancing in order for this to come in order for this to work out. Let's go over here. Okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of influence around this person that has kept them away. This could be social. This could be another person. This could be just in their own mind, right? It could be their beliefs. Okay. It's important for you guys to really remain joyful right now. You know, that's the best medicine for this. Continue to have that joy in your heart. This is really going to allow you to keep moving forward, especially if you want this person back. You know, be joyful, be optimistic, expect the unexpected, right? Your person is now realizing they didn't see things right. They were looking with their eyes and they were not looking with their heart. Okay? They do want to speak to you with those lips as bright as they are. This has been illuminated. This has been... That's confirmation, I guess. Bless it. She get real loud. This person does want to speak to you. There's something they definitely want to stay because they don't know where they stand. They don't know how you feel. Okay, so we have a person that is living in regret right now, right? But here's the thing is, you know, your mindset creates your reality. So we have to really, this person has to let go of that. We have to let go of that. And we have to turn that regret into self-love, you know. What we think becomes our reality. So we really have to be cautious of our thought patterns. And perhaps this person is learning that. They're learning, like, I can't sit in regret. I can't sit and not do something. I have to heal, you know, which is actually a beautiful thing if you think about it. Yeah, third house, this person does want to communicate. And I'm telling you, third house is about short distance travel. Somebody's driving to somebody. Somebody's traveling to somebody. I'm telling you right now, that's what's happening. Yeah. Communication, travel. Excuse you? What? Yeah, we have to turn. And I mean, look. I'm not all rainbows, okay? I'll be honest, I'm not all rainbows. It is so important. I mean, we acknowledge the situations at hand, but we don't stay there. We acknowledge it, we deal with it, and we don't stay there. And that's the biggest thing. Once we allow ourselves to go down that dark path again, it puts us back where we were. And that's not what we want. That's not where we're meant to be. Listen, your angels want to talk to you so bad. Okay? Archangel Raphael is here. Raphael is the healer of healers. So he's also invoked during travel, by the way. And to bless marriages, illnesses, all the things. But there is somebody that has a truth they need to express to you. So I feel like there is a healing conversation that is coming in. It's going to help this move forward. But I do think that your angels, especially because you are on this sacred path, your angels are communicating with you constantly. Okay? This is what is really going to help you balance. You know, bottom of the deck, we have don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. So again, it's that balancing out of the scales. It's the balance, right? This person wants to find that balance again with you. I do feel this keeps poking out, so we're going to take it. Root chakra, right? So this is definitely somebody who is in fear. There's insecurity here coming forward to ask for forgiveness. But it looks like, I mean, they want to, right? They want to. Okay, so let's pull some tarot on this, and then we'll find out what they want to say to you. Okay. What do they want to say? There's secrets here. Okay, High Priestess. One, you're coming in as this High Priestess. Okay, so you're very spiritual. You're very spiritual, but there's something hidden here. I think that you already, maybe, we'll see. No, probably. I'll answer a couple questions. You have somebody who is, there's something that's unknown, but you have a sense. You're like, listen to your intuition, right? Listen to that intuition because it's speaking to you. But this shows like you are very connected to the divine coming in as this beautiful High Priestess. You are very empathetic as well. And this person is looking at you as a healer. So many of you, I don't even think that you realize, especially as you come in as this beautiful High Priestess energy, a lot of you have the ability to be healers. You know, you're very connected to divine light. So a lot of people, this is why they're very attracted to your energy. It's that light that you have inside you. Yeah, your person is going through a tower. unexpected changes. And this is why they are wanting to, this is why they're looking at growth. Like, they're not happy where they are. This is like, if you really think, tower moments come into our lives to level everything out so that you get rid of the old. What needs to stay stays, but it's to level everything out so that you can walk through that door that we saw earlier, right? So that you can walk through that door ready. You've let go of all the things that don't need to be there. Okay, so this is something that was unforeseen for sure with your person. This is what changed their perspective on the situation. This is what has them really looking and being like, you know what? I acted out of ego. I was afraid of commitment. I was afraid of intimacy. It was that the intensity of your energy together, especially if you're on that twin flame journey, it definitely is, it's a lot. So that intensity will trigger that, but it's meant to. It's so that this person chooses to heal. Okay, so we have somebody, they're definitely, so I want to say like the Four of Cups is like somebody who really realizes that they didn't get what they wanted. Okay, they were not, they were distracted by empty cups when the real cup, their Queen of Cups, was right in front of them. Oh, don't worry, Carmen, I'm going to post it, okay? So you can come back and watch it. It usually takes a little bit after I end to post it. But you have somebody that realizes they chose the wrong thing. And it could have been like they chose the wrong life, the wrong person, the wrong job. You know, like it's so many things. They just chose the wrong path. And now they're realizing what they needed to choose was you, right? Oh my God, the internet is always funky. I 100% get that. Welcome to you guys who are new. It's so good to have you. Right now we're doing a collective. If you are interested in booking, there is a link in my link tree for Hipsy. You are welcome to purchase a session. Yeah, your person is heavily burdened, but they're about to put this down. Okay, so again, Sagittarian energy. So there is movement, there is travel, there is, you know, like they are definitely, there's burdens here from this tower. They're over it. They're walking away, you know, so know that. You want to know what's on the bottom of the deck? Can I show you? A twin flame. A twin flame. You're welcome to book a session. Absolutely. Right now we're doing a collective. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let's talk about what your person, what is your person thinking? Where's their head right now? Okay. So let's look at this. What do they want to tell you? I know, twin flame. You can't get away from it. It's going to follow you forever. Your person is going through a detox. I feel like this person needs a shower after whatever the heck has gone on over there. Your person's like, no. I have to release this, right? So this is a collective reading, is a reading for the collective energy. So right now we're talking about love. Yeah, so now earlier I am going to post what we talked about earlier, and you may find some information about business or about life in the other section that we already did, but I will post it, and it will be up shortly after I finish, okay? So you definitely have somebody who realizes, like, I feel like something came out, like, that maybe it was secret to them, right? With this high priestess energy as well. But it's like, whatever it was unforeseen, and they are releasing these negative thoughts. They are releasing negative people. They're going through like this major spiritual awakening right now. And, you know, kind of like how we just talked about, you chose this sacred path. You started letting go of people, places, and things that were not meant for you, right? And this is what this person is doing. And they may not even realize why, but all of a sudden your energy changes and you are wanting growth. You know, you don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want to keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. So your higher self realizes, I want to change. And I feel like this is part of what's happening is your person no longer resonates with the person, place, or things that they've been around. And that's why they're like, I need to take a shower. This person may need a spiritual bath. Maybe we need a spiritual bath. I don't know. But your person definitely, it's like their higher self is encouraging them to release things that are no longer a vibrational match. They avoided this for a long time. That's why the tower's here. They were avoided. Shift or be shifted, kids. Okay, it's shift or be shifted. Your person chose the be shifted. Okay, they avoided the inevitable. They knew. I mean, there's been a time where this person has known for some time that things are not kosher. Things are not working out. Things are not a vibrational match, but they refuse to do anything about it. Tower. You're going to be shifted. When it's time, it's time. I mean, honestly, especially if you're twin flame, we only have so much time together. We're like, we better get our lives together, right? I mean, you got a mission. You got something to do. So your person, they chose the avoidant route. So now it's time to be shifted. For some of you, your intuition scares them. Okay, they think you're psychic. Cool if you are. It says, your intuition scares me. You know too much. How much do you really know? I mean, everything. You know everything. So your person definitely is worried about how much you know about their karmic situation. The karmic is not letting go. Okay, that karmic has them attached. Yeah, they're not letting go. They're causing a lot of chaos and drama, which we got out in the read before this. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of drama. But if you think about it, being a twin flame, you are on a divine mission. There is going to be a lot of chaos. There is going to be a lot of drama getting you back together, or getting you together with your person if you haven't met them. You know, so realize that's just the way it is. And it is partly to test you and your faith and your willingness to continue this journey. I will tell you, I have bartered. I have told God, I'm not interested. I don't want you to know, I'm not a twin flame. I don't want any part of that. Let me just live my life. Honey, I wasn't allowed out. I would try to Google things and twin flames would come up and I'd be Googling things like potato salad. I'm like, what? How is that even? I'm on this path. I can't let myself off. So here I am. Once you realize you're on a spiritual path, you're on a twin flame path, you're not getting out of it. All right. I think your person had to change their perception. Okay. So they were only seeing what they wanted to see in the relationship with you as it was in the past, because this is falling under photograph, right? So they are apologizing for not seeing your worth. Your person only saw what they wanted to see, what fed their storyline, right? They weren't really paying attention to you or your needs. It was only what fed their storyline, right? This person is right now super stressed, super stressed. You know, they're at an emotionally drained point, but they are choosing growth, okay? I am keeping my, yeah, I think right now there's a lot of weird energy out there, to be honest with you, because people are getting so close to these reunions. So you're going to have a lot of karmic people. You're going to have a lot of lower energies and lower entities that are coming into play that is really causing a lot of chaos. And that's why it is so important for you to ground It is so important for you to be strong in your faith, be strong in your light, and continue on that path. Do not, you have chaos. Do not go back. Don't lash out. Don't, whatever. It's like people want you to act out of character, to show up, in a different way than you usually do. You can be assertive. You can do whatever you need to do, but it's honestly, it's not. And here's the thing. If you have people sending you energetic stuff, right? Spells, hexes, vexes, curses, whatever. They're making deals with deities and stuff, whatever. The thing is, if it shows up on your doorstep, it was meant for you to grow from. And that's, honestly, I had to look at that. Because I was like, why is this happening? Like, I try to live a very positive life. I try to be very faithful. But certain things were showing up on my doorstep. And I had to look at things from a different perspective and realize if it showed up in my life, if it caused disruption in my life, part of me needed that. So if you look at it that way, one, it doesn't hit you quite as hard. Two, you're still coming at it from a high vibe, and you're still looking at it from a lot of light. Ruth! Oh my God, hi! What are you doing? We're hanging out over here. So I'm thinking Thursdays we're gonna do this because I gotta keep my options open in case I get the boot, from the talk. So we gotta keep people going. But honestly, if negative things and negative energies do end up on your doorstep, then it was meant to. And we have to learn from it. There is something in there that is meant for you to learn. So if you look at it that way, it's far less painful. You start going, yeah, I probably needed that. You're right. I need to be better with whatever. You are listening to your intuition, okay? And your person is now, it's like their eyes have been opened to this spiritual path, to this light, right? And now it's like they can't unsee it. And that's what I was telling you. Like once you accept that journey, you're not getting off that train. You're just not. Your person thinks you guys are the perfect pair. Okay, look at you. So cute, right? Perfect pair. They love you. They love you a lot. And they love your vibe, right? It's your vibe that's attracting this person. They love your style. They do know that it was arrogance. It was their ego that kept them away, okay? They acted out of pride. They acted out of ego, right? And they thought they were the catch. Now they're realizing you were the gift. And they want to text you. They want to chase you. You're getting flowers. Somebody's getting flowers. But yeah, now they're realizing that you are the catch, okay? You are the one that needs to be chased. You are the one, they know they made the wrong choice. They know they made the wrong choice. It breaks their heart. They're trying to get advice, how to do this. They love that they can be themselves with you. But in all honesty, this person, it's like you make them, and just as you probably feel about your person, right? You felt at home with this person for no reason. You were very comfortable there. Very comfortable. And this person feels the same way now that they've gone through or are going through some kind of moment where it's leveling this out so they can walk through a new door. Hopefully they choose that door, right? But towers come in order for us to change our path. So this person is definitely needing to, and they're realizing like, I was in the wrong place. Now they're looking at you. Their eyes can't stop seeing it. Their heart can't stop leading them. Like this is coming in here. All right, let me tidy this up. Hold on. I made a mess again. I made a mess. But it is, I do feel like the energy is a little funky, and I do think it is because you guys are getting closer and closer to seeing your people, to, you know, reunions and communication and all the things. Hold on, I dropped a card. Sorry, gotta do a little stretch over there. But yeah, your people are definitely, they're realizing they're on the wrong path. So it looked like they're making changes. Oh. You guys, remain positive. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep pouring into yourself. You know, anytime you find yourself unhappy or upset about it, show yourself love. Okay, show yourself love, because it's so important for you to keep that vibe high. You are the light that is leading this person home, essentially, right? You are the one that's bringing this person home. Okay, let me pick this up. Okay, where's this guy? Where am I putting things? I'm losing my mind. Is what I'm doing right in front of my face. Good. Well, when you get upset, then you should probably work on your crafts, right? All right. So we have Hannah, we have Carmen, and we have Ruth. All right. So Hannah, what's your question? What do you want to dive into? Like a quick one. Cacao is so good for you. All right, so I'm going to do Hannah, and then I will do Carmen and Ruth. I'll answer a couple questions. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let me find out what they want you to know. This one, not this one. Okay. I couldn't figure it out, right? They were like, this one, not that one. Okay. What do they want to talk to you about? What do your angels want you to know? Personal growth. There we go. Oh. Okay. This is about your person. Your person is unlearning old habits. Okay? Your person is unlearning old habits. This person, yes, there has been a delay. But with these unlearning of old habits, it's them, yeah, learning healthier path, healthier things, right? They're choosing a healthier mindset. They're either choosing a healthier mindset or they're really working on their well-being, okay? They're unlearning. They're going through a lot of personal growth right now, and they are unlearning old habits. And that is why things have definitely been delayed for you. This is why there's silence, right? Because your person has really been, there's something that they are working on now. Divine intervention. We got that. It's time, right? It's time to speak. And you know what? God himself is leading this person. So you have... This person knows they need to say something, but they haven't said it, right? But he definitely has been working on releasing, working on looking at things from a different perspective. This person has gone through a lot of, I want to say, like personal enlightenment, right? And this person is releasing things that no longer serve them. They are letting go and letting go of those old habits. They are, and I love that the 6th house came out, because that really is, you know, healthier paths, healthier routines, like healthier mindset, all the things. This is well-being. They're choosing things that are better for them. They know they have been silent. God is really like, sir, it's time, sir. So your person is definitely getting divine guidance here. I will say too, I don't know, like the Hierophant right now, I'm looking at it like God, but the Hierophant too can be like, this person is, maybe they're going through some kind of counseling. Maybe they are, you know, maybe they have a mentor now. Maybe they're going through, like, maybe someone is really giving them amazing spiritual advice. You know, that can also be as well. But I do feel like if that's the case, it has been divinely led. You know, this is definitely God, the universe, the angel, source, oneness of all, like leading this person, whether it's to somebody that's helping them and giving them great therapy. Exactly. And that's what's helping this person. All right, let's look at it. That's beautiful, by the way. So I really do. I love that. You know, and that's the thing, is like, we need that person on that path, right? Yeah, this person definitely is starting to stand up for themselves. This person, again, choosing that healthier path, right? They're realizing, I want better. I want better. They're standing up for themselves and their own beliefs. They're no longer like being pushed around. You know, it's like this person definitely is standing up for themselves. They're defending themselves. It's like they're protecting their energy. Okay. Hanged Man. Yeah, this person, it's like they really had like a lot of, I would say, personal enlightenment, awareness, and this is what's causing them to find, you know, to passionately move forward. You know, with this beautiful Knight of Wands, this is somebody who is confident in moving forward, like coming out of this, you know, delay. That's why this is like, they know they haven't spoken. What do they want to tell you here? Honey, like they know they haven't spoken. When I tell you God is here, judgment. That freaking trumpet is a blowing, okay? This person can't help but hear it. You can't help but hear that trumpet, okay? This is rebirth. They haven't said it yet, okay? They are ready for a new beginning. That's what this is. They heard the freaking trumpet finally. God, it's taking them forever. I know. Oh my God. This person, they're answering the freaking call. They haven't told you. They haven't told you. Okay, there's no communication here. Oh, divine intervention. God himself and the angels are giving you a new beginning. This person wants to take a leap of faith. This person says, I am open to new beginnings. I am ready for new beginnings. I want to pursue my passions with confidence. I am standing up for who I am and what I believe. Oh, I love this. Like, I'm kind of getting like butterflies, right? This person's nervous. My God, Hannah. This is beautiful. Divine love. Okay, this person, they're coming in with very true intentions. They're telling you, open your heart to receive. This person is coming in with very pure intentions. This is somebody who's gone through an emotional awakening. This is somebody who's ready just to pour into your cup. You know, like, oh my God, so much peace, so much harmony. Like, freaking love this. This person is listening to their intuition. That's why God's like, psst, I got something to tell you. Get on over there. You know? Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. They're making bold moves. Yeah, your heart better be. Get ready. I love it. I love it. I love it so much for you. Like, that is incredibly gorgeous. And I love that, you know, God is whispering in this person's ear. You know, the divine is whispering in this person's ear, and your person is about to answer the call. So that's beautiful energy. Soon. Soon. Oh my God. I know. I'm ready for you too. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful energy. Carmen, what's your question? I love that for you, by the way. I am so excited. All right, I've got Carmen. I've got Ruth. Okay, you got it. I know, right? Well, they said June, July, August. Summer keeps coming up. So I do feel like it's going to be soon. Okay. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, you get the witchy deck. They want to tell you about your haters. Damn it. All right, here you go. You're getting a message about your haters. Or about what's going on energetically, right? Maybe so that you can ground yourself and be ready. Okay. I know, right? All right, let's just see what they want to tell you. It's not always like, this deck is, it depends on how they come out, but it can just tell you energetically. You need to listen to your intuition right now. Okay, you need to really tap into your own intuition. It's really going to help you. The person that your person is dealing with is a trickster spirit. Okay, so they are really messing with your person's head right now. And this person definitely, they have like a personality disorder is what they're saying. So whatever that is, they don't want to see you shine. And this is why they're causing a lot of chaos in your person's head. Okay, so we're going to find out what they want to tell you about it. Okay, there's a reason. They're not. And that's the thing, is like we have to continue, right? Okay, so listen. Like I said, not all of this deck is bad. So right now, the divine is saying you are your own worst enemy. Get out of your head, okay? So problems, you know, things can happen, but we don't need to sit in our head and create more, right? So get out of your head. We can be our own worst enemy, especially in thinking what is going on. Know that, you know, you have somebody that's over there that is manipulative, especially if they're coming in as a trickster energy. But know that we have to stand clear, listen to your intuition. Sometimes our minds can run, you know, crazy, right? So watch what your thoughts are, and that can be also as well. Keep that vibe high. They are saying like you may want like some kind of amulet, some kind of protection stone, something like that. This can, what I love about those is that the moments that you feel there is negative energy, it's a reminder for you to sit and know how protected you are. Know how protected this situation is. So, you know, whether you believe in protective amulets or crystals or whatever, right? It is, it's a reminder, you know, that you're highly protected, that this situation is highly protected, right? Yeah, and the reason why your person's with a clown. I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest, okay? This person is just, they're envious of your shine, is what they're saying. They're envious of your shine. But I'm going to dive into some tarot. This person is definitely making it difficult for expansion and growth. But it is because of what they're doing to your person's head, okay? So let's find out, what do they want to tell you with the tarot? But yeah, a lot of this is just reminding yourself, don't get in your own way. Don't think the worst. Definitely know how protected and safe that you are, right? Yeah. So it's definitely you will come out of this heartbreak. You will come out of this loss, right? It's watch your emotions is what they're saying. Watch your emotions right now. Because sometimes we react out of emotion. But when you feel that, sit. Okay, sit. It's meant for you to pause. So when your emotions start getting the better of you, that is the time for you to just take a grounding session. Sit, pause, reflect. No, it's in your head. A lot of our own chaos, a lot of our own anxiety comes from here. So if we can really hone our thoughts, ground ourselves, you're going to be able to get out of that really quickly. And what about this protection? Yes. Oh my God. Listen, you are so protected by light. Okay, so you are so protected by light, and this is definitely like sit in the attitude of celebration, sit in that attitude of joy, and that's really going to also help your protection because you're keeping that vibration so high, you know. Yeah, you have to. Like, you have to find something that really, like, distracts you, right? But definitely choose happiness, choose celebration. And you know what they're saying about this person that doesn't like your shine? You don't have to do anything, okay? This person, you don't have to do anything. This person, your person will eventually figure this out. You just need to sit. Sit. You do not have to do anything. That Four of Cups is like, just ground yourself. Disconnect from this person. Like we had earlier, cord cutting. Honey, do a cord cutting. And like I said, it should be in, if it's not called community, it's called posts now. But there's one recently, I want to say, if not, I'll try and post another one soon. But just disconnect from this person's energy completely. They're pretty much like, it's not even anything, right? They're just hateful. How do they want to end this? There you go. Yeah, listen, you've got communication. There's burdens that your person is going through right now. Probably this weird clown, right? This weird clown, there's burdens. This person definitely feels very weighed down. They do want to communicate with you. They do want to communicate with you. This communication is going to make you happy. Oh, I love it. They want to have a honest conversation. This is some kind of like emotional conversation. It's a very balanced conversation with that Eight of Wands, right? And they do want to make a move here, and they're following their heart. So that's beautiful. We're going to take it, right? So when you find yourself ungrounded, when you find yourself doubting, when you find yourself in an energy that is not high vibrational, meditate, ground, go outside, do something to, really distract you. Bless it. Bless her sweet little heart, right? I swear. Ruth, are you still in here? Yeah, do it tomorrow. Absolutely. I love a good rainy day, right? Let me fix it. What is happening there? That's a disaster. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And do not get worried if I don't respond to you right away. I'm a very busy person. I only have so many hours in the day. I don't have an assistant. I'm sure my kid wants to be, but he'd be terrible. He'd send you his Amazon cart. Ruth, are you still here? If not, I'm going to close it out, you guys. I don't know if I will be on the talk tomorrow. We are going to see a movie, so it always just depends on how little man's doing. But definitely Saturday, we got to do our Catter Day, right? And then Sunday, I have an event I am going to, so I don't know what time I'm going to be home. You know, I don't know. Oh, guys, listen. You know, it's a different atmosphere than the other one, but I do like that it's not as chaotic. You know, it's not as chaotic, right? So, okay, I'm gonna get us some closing messages, you guys. And but like I said, I'll be back. I should be back tomorrow because we're gonna go see Elio. It's a kids movie, so it shouldn't be wild and crazy, but oh, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And like I said, I will post this. So if there's anything that you want to go back and look at, it will be there for you. If you want to go back and look at your reading, it'll be there. Yeah, there is healing coming. Heart healing. That's beautiful energy. Okay, let's pull a couple of these and then I'll pull a couple mantras. Something's hidden in plain sight. I think this is definitely people, whatever questions that you may have right now, the answers are actually hidden in plain sight. That's why we often say, sit in stillness. That's when you will get the answers, right? There's learning, there's teaching here. But it's like we overthink, we overcomplicate things. The answers are in plain sight. You know exactly what to do. Walk it your way. There's definitely overthinking here. The path has been illuminated to you. Sometimes we just have to stop. We have to listen. We have to pay attention to what the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities are. You will walk that path and you will walk it your way. Like we said earlier, this is a very sacred plan for you. What's meant for you is not going to miss you. Okay? Sometimes we take a detour, a scenic route, but it's not going to miss you. Yes. So the fertile void, this is like rest, patience, secret beginnings. What did we say earlier? Even if stuff starts happening for you, don't be humble. Don't talk about it. You know, there's a lot of things that are kind of in the dark for you right now, but I think you're going to slowly start seeing this path to this new beginning. Rest. Be patient. You know, there's definitely beginnings happening right now. There's a lot of things being birthed. There's a lot of things coming to life, you know, and we have to slowly just allow that. Don't boast about anything. Remain humble, you know, all the things, right? Your ancestors are definitely here. Your ancestors, the grandmothers are here. They're helping you find this perspective. They want you to trust your intuition. Okay? You're about to come into, and I love this word. I don't know what it is about this word this year, but it's sanctuary, harmony, balance, joy, contentment. Look how beautiful that is. You're walking into this right now. Open your mind and live into it. Where did we start today? You are invited to your life. You received this invitation to your life. Are you going to live it, right? Bottom of the deck, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence, within, and destiny. I mean, how freaking beautiful is that, right? Did you just change your name? I know. It's so beautiful, right? So you really... it's funny. I don't even think I know how to change my name, to be honest with you. So you really are stepping into this beautiful sacred plan, this beautiful sacred path. Now is the time to come to your life. You have been invited. Your invitation is here. Are you going to live it, right? Let's get you some mantras. Get you ready for tomorrow, right? Let's get you ready for tomorrow. All right. They can't help but think about me and remember me. That's your person. Your people can't help but think about you and remember you. Like, your energy is unforgettable. I live an affluent life because it is written in the stars for me. It is. You got an invitation to your life. Are you going to accept it? Because this affluent life is written in the stars for you. Are you going to open that invitation? Are you going to live in the now? Because right now, you're headed down this divine path into your sacred plan. So you are about to step into your destiny. Ah, I love it so much. I am the example of getting everyone I want. So you're doing this with your partner, and your existence pays for itself, right? So you're the example of getting everyone that you want. Your existence pays for itself. You know, like, how beautiful is that? I am in alignment with the frequency of generational wealth because you cleared that generational line. You're bringing wealth to your family. That's why your ancestors are here. They're so proud of you. You choosing to heal, not just your karma, but everybody's. You have had so many burdens. You've shouldered so much weight. And now, because you chose to be the one to break the generational patterns, the generational cycles, you are now bringing in this frequency of generational wealth. That's freaking beautiful, right? My energy is expensive and exclusive. You did this because you started to realize your worth. Not everybody deserves to be in your energy. It's exclusive. It's kind of VIP, right? All right, one more. You guys, I love how everything circled back around to like the very first one. I live in a state of perpetual happiness. That's where we started. I live in a state of perpetual happiness. You're choosing your happiness. You're choosing to see life with joy. You're choosing to see life through the eyes of a child and the wonder. You're choosing to see that magic that happens every day. So that is why you are living in that state of perpetual happiness. I freaking love that this came full circle. Okay, so anywho, you guys, if you want to book, you can book me through my Hipsy, the Hipsy link. You can book your own personal readings, not just live readings on there. I do have a couple times a week. I do have time slots open for immediate. Like if you need something and you need something quickly, I have openings for that. You can also place your orders. I will do your recorded videos and send them to you. So there are several things on there. If you think of any kind of service that's not listed and you are interested in, cord cuttings, energy cleansing, and clearing, all of those things, I'll probably add those too because it's so important, right? But yeah, you can book straight through that. And honestly, the more people that do that, it allows me to open up like a community. So if you are part of that community, I can run specials for us, just for people who are already registered. I can send you messages, all those things, right? So it just gives us a easy way of keeping all of the live stuff, but also the other stuff that's available. And I do try to make everything affordable. There's different options. So you never have to feel like it's astronomical, So anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow I will know probably mid-afternoon how he's doing. But I should be able to pop on there for a little bit anyway. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you soon. Now I have to exit. I always forget how to do it.